We gotta fix that URL.
Why? It's awesome. Why ever fix it? Hold on, I gotta...
We should change your lore to your zombie instead of a demon.
That's just like my high school gamer tag.
Oh no.
It's memories. Memories. Oh, Brownie, do you still link my stream in your Discord server?
Yeah, you can do that.
No, I mean, I've been asking you if you've been doing it.
Oh, yes, I have, every time.
Okay.
Every time except the time that I beat him to it.
Well, as long as someone's doing it. I wasn't sure if you were, because I was just like, I never check. What if he isn't? What if he's ashamed of me?
You know, I'm gonna post the stream link on the work Discord, too.
Nice. Are we streaming yet?
Yes, we are.
Hell yeah. Alright.
Everybody just heard my phone go off.
Perfect.
Well, there's nobody in the stream, but yeah.
Okay, good. I have a chance then.
So anybody watching after the fact is gonna hear my phone go off.
Not my problem.
Yeah. What you got there, Heather?
Got some beef curry. Ow! Fucking rubber band. With eggs and bacon on it!
Yeah. I did pretty good, didn't I?
Hell yeah, look at this shit stream that no one's in. Hey, Logan! Look at my
there
food.
he is.
It's got vegetables in there too, so I'm also healthy.
Sure.
Shh. Look, Brownie, look. Look at the video. Ah, I'm eating a broccoli.
There you go, babe. Zero Aura says, what's up? And Louie's here.
Hello.
How's it going, Louie?
He's dead.
Yeah, he's muted. How about you, Spencer? How are you doing today? I'm sorry, say that again?
I said I'm doing.
That's good.
There we go. Now I'm unmuted.
Yeah.
What was the
going,
question?
Louie? I just said, how's it going?
It's going alright. It won't be here too long. I got work.
Oh man, you're working too hard.
I missed 2 days of work, so that's why I'm going in.
Oh no. Were you sick?
Kinda.
Alright.
I can explain it later after the stream. I don't want to talk about it on live.
Yeah, you're not obligated to. That's why I wasn't pressing.
Stop pressuring me.
I know.
Children play nice.
Shut up, bro. It doesn't concern you.
It totally does.
It does not.
Okay.
Give me one good reason why it concerns you.
Because he's in the call this argument is taking place in.
That's not a good reason.
I'm already feeling my energy being
A
restored.
lot of the arguments take place in calls. Doesn't mean he's a part of it.
Logan says, I just finished drawing Carl D. Bradley.
That sounds cool. I like it when he I don't know who it is, but as long as he's pursuing art, he's very good at it. He's getting very good.
I don't know who he drew, but I guess good job.
Yep. I'm trying to figure out how to organize these pictures I took of the house that I'm buying.
Organize them by room.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, organize it by like how when you walk into the house, the first things you go to.
Alright, so I'll just put all the outside pictures together. There's the mother-in-law suite, there's the workshop, and...
Which one's my room?
You can have the laundry room. We were just trying to figure out what to do with the laundry room.
I was gonna ask you if you wanted the mother-in-law suite or one of the bedrooms in that main house.
I'll take the laundry room. Would be the first time I slept in a closet.
No, like if you get the mother-in-law suite, you basically get your own mini house, though.
He can
How
have
much you guys renting that one out for?
He can have the cupboard under the staircase. and work on his wizard skills.
How much would rent be for me?
I don't know if we go with the staircase, like $5.
I'll take. I'll do $10 max.
All right, sounds good.
You should come visit us as soon as we're all settled in.
That's a big move.
No, at least visit.
I mean, I told Brownie I would visit. I'm not too sure about moving.
You don't have to move, but come visit and we'll go do cool stuff. Ah.
He's afraid of Florida. At least that's what he told me a couple of days ago.
It's fucking Florida. I hate it.
Oh yeah, I hear there's this one weirdo there who can headbutt through trees and be almost perfectly fine.
Oh my god, that's nasty. Not the food, that statement.
How is your food, Heather?
Real good. I was really hungry.
Okay, so Logan says it's a Great Lakes ship that sank in '58. Is that the one they made the song about?
Quite possibly.
What song?
Ask Logan. Logan knows. He knows that stuff.
No, that's the Edmund Fitzgerald. Let's see here. It's also one of my first colored drawings in a while. Shall Sweetie appear? Probably not.
She's at work. I feel bad. I've been texting her all this stuff about knife while she's at work.
Yeah, that's got to be stressing the heck out of her.
She seemed kind of okay. She seemed kind of casual about it while we were talking, but you know, it's text, so she could have been experiencing anything. But I told her things have settled down, and I have a lot, like I have a big paper thing to show her that's like everything they did and everything they think is happening.
Alright.
So
Any
since there are
questions for me from the stream, ask now, because I'm going to be leaving pretty soon.
Syndicate wants to know if Heather had a nice Christmas tree, but I think we can all field that question if we had nice Christmas trees. Heather, tell us about your Christmas tree.
I had a cat tree. I didn't put anything on it, but like, yeah, we don't have space for a tree right now.
Alright, Louie, did you have a good Christmas tree?
I guess it's technically good. It's just the same tree we had for like the past 5 years. Some artificial white tree that we set up, putting lights and ornaments on. And overall, I'd say yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, I feel so much energy. So now that everyone's here, I would like to say welcome to Chaos and Curry.
I had chicken.
I have beef with egg and bacon, some veggies. I ate most of the veggies already. I like to do the veggies first, so then after that, there's nothing left for me.
Let's see. So I'm glad that food is good. Curry tends to be hit or miss with me.
Oh, I love curry.
I remember the last time I had curry.
Is the curry hot or spicy, Heather?
It's kind of hot, but not spicy. At least I don't think so. You'd have to give it to Brownie because I don't mind spicy too much.
Well, it looks green from here. So the green curry that I've had in the past was not spicy. And I remember doing a photo shoot in an Indian restaurant, and when the photo shoot was done, they were like, "Would you like to take any of the food with you?" I said, "I've never had Indian food before, so you'll have to educate me." They go, "Do you like spicy?" I say, "No," and they gave me this green curry stuff. The naan bread was really good. Like, I loved the bread, but I was not fond of the curry, and I don't know why.
It could be a multitude of reasons. Not the right, not the right combination of spices, all that stuff.
Yeah.
How are you with hot stuff, Heather?
I like hot stuff and spicy stuff. I won't say my tolerance is very high, but If you put a plate of spicy food in front of me, I will eat it. I will be gulping down water between every bite, but I will eat it because I will think it's delicious.
Alright, I bought this hot sauce, and we should eat some.
Oh, sure. If you put it on
Not
something
even
good.
Put it on any food. Just dump it into a spoon and down the hatch.
Aw, but I like the
We
food
would
part.
be eating it with wings. It is a wings hot sauce.
Oh,
The-
hell
the
yeah.
show hot ones.
Fucking, I love wings. Yeah, I'll eat some wings. Get me some ranch dressing too, and some like a milkshake or something.
I don't know if this would go good with ranch.
We'll see. We'll
It's,
see.
Let's see. The freaking ingredients to this is just 3 peppers, a thing called Pepper X, chocolate pepper, and a peach pepper.
I don't know what any of those things are.
It's really hot, and I had a bad time, but it tasted delicious, and I want to eat it again.
See, I don't understand that. It was hot, you had a bad time, and you want to eat it again.
Well, you missed the delicious part.
It was good. It was
Oh.
hot, and later on in the bathroom, you're gonna suffer, but it's worth it
I disagree.
because you're not Mexican.
Where do I get it from?
You can buy it online. It's like $12.
Oh no, I mean like, where do I get my love for spice if I'm not Mexican?
Oh, I think you're technically like, did you hang out with Juanita a lot, didn't you?
Yeah.
Maybe you picked up some of her culture, like it just rubbed off on.
Cool.
Well, you see, all of my brothers love spicy food. It's just me.
I like spicy food. I just can't handle it.
I'm the same way. That's what I mean. Like, spice, like, I definitely need something to drink with it, but I'll keep eating it because I think it tastes really good.
I gotta tell you, Heather, I want some of those udon noodles because they look really good.
They are really good.
Man, I want some Thai food from Australia now.
It's gonna take a while to get there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm not looking forward to another 14 hours on a Trans-Pacific flight.
Mm. Zero Aura says, not sure if I asked, but how was your Christmas vacation in California?
It was very good. We had lots of fun. I showed Brownie around, had him try my favorite pastrami place. Tell him about that sandwich, honey.
Yeah, that was a really good sandwich.
Alright, fellas, this is where I leave.
Alright, you have a great night.
Well,
Alright,
Good night.
peace out.
Alright, so yeah, it was a really good pastrami sandwich. I don't remember the name of the restaurant.
it's called The Hat.
If you can manage to eat 3 of those pastrami sandwiches, you might call it a hat trick.
Dude. I was tempted to get some hat merchandise while we were there, like a t-shirt, but I'm like, nah.
Yeah, you barely have enough room for the clothes that you have now.
Well, this closet still has space, but the problem is, when I move in with you, I won't have as much space. Also, the problem is people keep giving me clothes. Like, just the other day, I didn't get to tell you, but on Friday, freaking Leslie gave me more blouses. Like, I have some blouses hanging up.
We're gonna have to make a Goodwill run.
Yeah, before I move, I'll go through my closet and take out all the old stuff I don't wear.
Just do like that one Japanese girl, you know, does this bring joy, or have I worn it in the last year?
Dude, I legit think I might have enough clothes where I don't have to wear the same thing for months. Just finished.
Nice. So, what are we gonna work on tonight?
Hold on, let me digest. Also, wipe my glasses off. I was eating so fast, I got a little messy. I was hungry. It's been a long, long day.
Yeah, nobody blames you.
Oh yeah, I have some specs. Excuse me. Very delicious, honey. Thank you for the food. I needed it.
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness. Somewhat better.
Let's see here. Brandon said spicy food is fantastic, but only if it isn't overboard on the spice. You have to make something ultra spicy to the point where it's inedible, your dish sucks.
Probably is true. Yeah, Brandon, I'm wearing that shirt I got you. I wanted to do a stream the most today because I want everyone to see this awesome shirt that Brandon got me. It's from Ninja Sex Party World Domination Tour 2020, bitches. Check out the back. All their locales. The locales were some of which were Danny's basement and Danny's kitchen. Because it's 2020, we weren't able to go to actual places to do concerts. But I love Ninja Sex Party. They're one of my favorite bands. My belly full of curry loves being inside this shirt, and it fits awesome. I love it. Thank you, Brandon. Hold on, let me throw this stuff away.
Yep.
All right, let me take another swig. Now I feel ready to crochet.
Mm-hmm.
And today, we're crocheting a scarf for one of my sisters, my older sister this time. She's been bugging me forever to make her a bacon and egg scarf. So I'm finally making her a bacon and egg scarf. We're going to make a scarf that looks like bacon, and we're going to crochet like some over easy eggs and sew them onto the bottom so she's got little pockets on the ends of the scarf sleeves. So, yeah.
Syndicate wants to know where you keep your cosplay clothes.
I actually have a box. Like, if it's not like shirts and jackets that I can hang, I have a cosplay box in my closet. It's hard to get to, but that's where I keep all my cosplay stuff. Obviously, with 2020, I haven't been digging in there very much, but yeah, I just have a big cosplay box. Ooh, we should have a cosplay room, honey. That's what we could do with that room.
Yeah. So for context, because I'm buying a house sometime soon, we were looking at pictures of it right before the stream, trying to figure out what we're gonna do with all of the rooms in it, because it's a relatively big house.
It's gonna be so nice.
Yeah, there was a couple of rooms we couldn't figure out exactly what to do with, so we're thinking. So yeah, the cosplay room might be a good idea.
We could put your armor there. We can put, like, if we can just, like, get one of those temporary racks, I can, like, hang cosplay outfits.
We'll get some mannequins.
Oh, yeah, and some mannequin heads just to put on my wigs. That would actually be perfect. Get a nice spaced shelf. Get a whole bunch of mannequin heads and just let me put on my wigs. That's the best way to store them because I have them all in, like, bags and packets now, and that's not the best way to store them. By the way, I want to go shopping for a new chrysalis wig because my other one, like, we've seen it from the back. It's getting old and it's thinning out. I need a new one.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree.
Thank you, honey. Now, I am full of energy from all the curry. Go ahead and ask more questions, honey.
Alright, as soon as we have questions. Brandon says, surprised Danny from Ninja Sex Party doesn't have a dedicated sex dungeon.
Or maybe he does and he's just not saying anything about it because he's a gentleman.
I really don't think he's a gentleman.
Who knows, honey? We don't know him. And I don't want to meet him personally because I don't want to ruin my image of him in my head.
Haven't you met him personally?
No, I've gone to one of his concerts. That's not the same as meeting him. I mean, he answered one of my questions once, but that's also not the same as actually meeting him. He didn't know my name.
I thought you had a backstage pass to meet them.
Backstage? Nah, I don't think they were doing that. We did get, like, a premium pass, so we were, like, the first to get in there. And, yeah, but they didn't have, like, a backstage pass or anything, I don't think.
Let's see here. Syndicate also wants to know how my Sombra costume is doing. I'm not sure. I haven't taken it out of the suitcase in a long time. It might have gotten rusty. I might have to do a bit of polishing work on it. I needed to get a new gorget. The gorget is the piece that goes along the neck on the top of the chest and connects the pauldrons together. So the pauldrons are the shoulder pieces.
Oh, honey, sorry, you keep going. I just had an idea.
Yeah, but you can't just connect those pauldrons to nothing. So you have to. That's what the gorget is for, and it gives additional protection to your neck. I've been wanting to get a new gorget because the one I have now is really old. The leather on it has gone bad, and it's just very difficult to polish. And there are better looking ones out there that look more like what Sombra looks like. What's your idea, Heather?
My idea was in the cosplay room, we should also have a full length mirror so we can like dress in our outfits and then look at ourselves. But then, like in the land in the back, it's such great scenery, we could take pictures of our cosplay out there.
Maybe, but that's also the reason I'm getting that's also the reason I'm going to set up like the photography room.
That's true, but if you wanted a nature shot, like making it look like Sombra's out in the battlefield, that's a way to do it.
hmm I'm looking at mannequins on Amazon right now, and all the cheap full body ones are like $70. And they're all females, and I'm just having this hilarious image in my head of like putting my Sombra armor on a woman's body.
Hey, I put the crown on myself once.
Yeah, well, anyone can wear the crown, but it takes a real man to be the king.
You should try putting all your armor on me and see how I do in it.
That'd be interesting.
That's
60 pounds of armor, Heather.
I don't know. I want to try it. It'd be pretty cool. No wonder you sweat
Bronny,
so much.
I actually have two ideas based on that last bit of conversation there.
Okay, tell me.
First one, you keep the old rusty Sombra armor and use that as a bit like, you see how bad my armor got after being pwned in the first or the second episode of the last season?
Yeah.
And the second idea is, if you need mannequins, just go to like any of the malls that are dying because of the pandemic, because any stores that are closing are selling everything. There was a GameStop closing up the street from me. My friend picked up one of their shelves.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad idea.
Let's see here. Leo Harold says, "Hey everyone."
Yo.
I wonder if I'll be able to attach my oh, this one's $80 with free shipping. I wonder if I'll be able to attach my gauntlets onto a mannequin and have it actually stay attached. Probably won't work that way.
I would hope that your mannequin has a base so like it doesn't tip over.
Yeah, they all have a base.
That's good.
How do the gauntlets stay on your arms usually?
Oh, with a belt. Yeah, there's a belt on the gauntlet that I tighten it down all the way. Plus, I'm wearing like 3 layers of shirts.
Yeah, he has to wear like an
The summer
undershirt.
conventions must have sucked.
Yeah, like an undershirt, that pirate shirt, and then I guess like the armor.
Mm-hmm. I get sweaty, but I don't feel it that much. I just and Heather does a good job of making sure I stay hydrated. But I'm not stupid. I drink a lot of water anyway. You know, when I'm doing that, because I used to do mascotting as one of my jobs. So yeah, Sombra is not by a long shot the worst costume I've ever dealt with.
What would be the worst?
Elmo.
Elmo. Oh. That's pretty
Spencer
bad.
was not expecting Elmo.
No, I was not.
Elmo was claustrophobic and completely blind. It was a good thing that I was like deep into the martial arts at the time and had developed like extrasensory perceptions like Daredevil, because I was completely blind in that suit. There was just absolutely no way to see out of it. I did accidentally punch a kid in the head though. Because I was Elmo and I was at the birthday party and we were doing a conga line, and it's like da 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 da, and you know you throw your arms out on that last beat there. Well, the kid got in my way as that last beat, and I just said da 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 whack.
No. Elmo, no.
Feel my fist run into the side of this kid's head and hear him hit the ground.
Did you get in
He got
trouble?
right back up. And
Oh.
his parents were like, you see, that's why you don't get too close to Elmo.
Well, good. You didn't get in trouble for that. That's good.
There's so many things I could have gotten in trouble for, and I didn't. The first time I was Batman, this is the only instruction I was given. They were like, okay, go up to the kids and give them a motivational speech. And I was like, you got it. So I go up to the kids. I go up to the kids and I totally blank on what I'm supposed to do and what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, hey kids, Batman says, stay in school, don't do drugs. Now let's go over there and have some cake. and we started running. Batman's costume had that cape where you could like, it actually had like rods in the cape where you could hold it out and look like the Batwing suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like from the movies. It looked like the Christopher Nolan movie. Yeah.
I love those.
And so I'm running. Here I am with my cape in my hands, just running down this park with like 30 kids following me, and without even thinking about it, there was a picnic table in my way, and without even thinking about it, I just vaulted up onto the picnic table and then did a front flip off of it and kept running. And I think about 5 kids tried to imitate that maneuver. I just looked back and see 2 of them face plant out of midair.
You're a bad example. You're a bad role model. That was really funny though.
I'm so glad this stream gets auto-archived.
Yeah.
But that was I never got in trouble for that, and then I spent the rest of the party going around seeing how many Adam West jokes I could make, and I would also like sneak up behind kids and just throw the cape around their head, pick them up, and then just drop them somewhere else.
What the fuck is even that?
At a park under a pavilion, so I just like pick them up and sneak up behind them, pick them up, drop them off at the other side of the pavilion, and then run away before they see me. They loved it though. They thought it was hilarious.
That's weird.
Well, yeah.
They're kids. Of course they'd find it cool.
Right.
That happens to me. I'm like, oh shit.
The problem with Batman that day was that so the birthday boy was 6, right?
Oh,
so
no.
I'm dealing with kids that are like, 6-year-olds. So they're between like 40 and 50 pounds, so it's not that big of a deal. And the dad goes, hey birthday boy, I'll bet you Batman is really strong. Let's see if he can just pick you. Let's see if he can pick you up. So I bend down with just my left hand, with just my left arm, and I went, grab onto my bicep, kid. And then I picked him up. He's 35, 40 pounds. It's nothing. I set him down, and of course, but I did that at a party in front of a group of all kids. So now I got this big long line of kids that they want to get picked up by my left bicep. And at every birthday party, there's the fat kid.
I was just about to say, one of them comes around, hey.
Yeah. No, this kid looked like a white Albert. Like a white fat Albert, okay? He was, so, yeah, I think he weighed somewhere in the vicinity of 100 pounds, and I'm like, and I'm not saying anything, I'm not doing anything, I'm not showing, but I'm inside my head like, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. I got him up. I freaking threw out my back in the process, and I was out of wrestling practice for a week and a half. But I did it. I'm not going to be defeated by a kid.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
And you probably made that kid feel good.
What'd you say, Heather?
You probably made that kid feel good.
Oh, most certainly. That was a great job. I loved that job. If I had stayed in New York, I probably could have took over that company.
Maybe you
But
should
I
just
thought
make
it
a
was a
new
good idea to go to
mascot
film
business
school.
down here.
Say what, Heather?
And we all saw how that turned out.
Maybe you should make a new mascot business.
Maybe. It probably could. I mean, they had a venue and everything. It was great. You could rent out the venue for a little extra and host your parties there. Yeah. But then so the owners of the company were a mother and daughter duo, and then the daughter got pregnant, and she was like, okay, I'm just gonna take time to be a stay-at-home mother, and they closed.
Aw.
Yep. So Leo wants to know what we're up to today.
Well, I'm crocheting a scarf for my older sister, who's been bugging me to make her a breakfast type themed scarf. So the main scarf is gonna look like a slice of bacon, and then we're gonna crochet 2 over easy eggs to sew onto the bottom sleeves of the scarf as like little pockets.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That
Honey
scarf
Drop,
already looks delicious.
Honey Drop says, "Have no fear, for I am here."
I'm less scared than I was before, which wasn't very much, but still.
Emily says, "Hey."
Yo.
Leo says, "Don't put raisins in potato salad." Screw you, that's delicious.
Get out, Bronny.
No, I
Oh.
like raisins and craisins.
Get out of here with that. I don't want it.
I gave you my trail mix recipe, right?
No, I don't think you did.
Alright.
Bigorna says, "I don't understand Bronny's story, but I'm sorry that happened. We're happy for him."
Be happy for him. Happy that it happened.
Here's the thing. And I just, I tell myself this all the time, because, otherwise I just have I'm just in a constant state of existential crisis. Just because things could have been different does not mean they could have been better.
Yep. Favorite saying from my uncle: hindsight is 20/30. You can see what you could have changed, but you can't see what would have happened afterwards.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good, actually. Emily says, "I can't wait for WandaVision."
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. It's gonna be on Disney Plus. I don't know if I'll watch it.
It's
Good.
gonna suck.
Yeah, I don't know, cause I was just like, I wasn't really into those 2 characters. Looks fun, but who knows? They make a whole bunch of content for characters I don't care about, because I think they're trying to hit like all of their bases. Like, I wasn't interested in a Black Widow movie. I was not interested in like Wanda and fucking what the fuck's his name? Not Jarvis anymore. Vision. Not interested in that. They killed Tony Stark, so I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, so Leo's in the chat picking fights, Heather. He says, Ronnie will never be invited to the cookout. He's so unseasoned. Son, you don't know about my burgers.
Delicious.
Bronny is auto-invited to every cookout I can remember to invite him to, which is approximately none because I don't host cookouts.
We should have a
You
cookout.
don't know about my burgers. You don't know about my s'mores. So get off my... Never mind.
You know what you have to get off of, Leo. That's mine.
Yeah. You better put a ring on it, Heather.
I mean, if you insist. That's a weird place to put a ring, though.
Oh, you know what? I'm not mad at you, Heather. I'm mad that I walked into it.
I know. I thought this is a little too easy, Bronny.
Normally when I walk into things, I do it on purpose.
Oh, hold on.
Well, you forgot your glasses, so...
I suppose I did.
Hey, sweetie. I'm sure you know it's going to close every week, so it's not.
Oh, okay, we lost Heather.
Yep, she walked off somewhere.
Yep, I hear Sweetie in the background though.
Maybe we do get a cameo appearance.
Maybe, I don't know. What have you been up to today, Spencer?
I had work.
Yeah, how was work?
It was work.
Yeah, do you enjoy work?
Oh yes, absolutely. Dollar General is a pretty nice workplace.
Yeah, it's a lot better than that ice cream shop you were working at, isn't it?
Ice cream shop I am working at. I need to put in my 2 weeks and stop checking it out of it.
Oh, okay.
See, the problem is, when I first put in my 2 weeks, I had the idea I need to quit here to start there. And then I got the offer, hey, I'll slot you in between your Dollar General, and I lost any mental excuse I had to stand up for myself. So I need to work on not needing an excuse.
I suppose so. I mean, the extra money's gotta be nice.
It is nice, but I get like 1 day off a week, and the hours are pretty weird, and it's very mentally fatiguing.
Yeah, welcome to retail.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's gonna be like that. That was the whole reason I couldn't do part-time. At a certain point, I had to say to myself, listen, my next job is going to be full-time and it's going to pay a living wage, or I will starve to death, because I'm going to starve to death anyway with the way that part-time works, because they schedule you so erratically that you can't even get a second job, and they don't pay you enough to live off of. So it's like, what's the freaking point? I can,
That is
I
true.
can, I can, starve to death, or I can starve to death while being exhausted.
But now you can have less of a chance of starving to death with my trail mix recipe that feeds you for a week off $20 of ingredients in your inbox now.
Ah, yes, I saw that. I can't wait.
Mhm. I just bought a month's worth for like $80. Aldi is amazing.
Yep, Bigorna says, since we lost Heather, let's talk geopolitics. I personally think North Korea isn't a nice place. That's racist! How dare you, sir? Emily wants us to sing
Oh.
Let It Go.
I'm severely out of practice, and I sang it freshman year, so I don't even remember my notes.
Oh, you poor son of a gun. What the heck are you doing singing that song? You know something else about the YMCA that I worked for? Is they would play that song in the gym year round. I would hear it. I worked there for 2 years, and I would hear it once a day.
Yep. But, Brody, here's the thing you don't understand. My freshman year of high school was 2013. Or no, 2014. Whatever it was. But basically, right when the song was really popular, we got to pick one of the songs for our spring concert. Let It Go was added as a joke song. The vote was unanimous.
Oh my god. Well, you were a freshman right about the time that movie was coming out, weren't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Heather, you are on air, by the way. I've
She's
been
got us to handle it.
Yeah, but we're just kind of sitting here staring at her gaming chair.
It is a very nice gaming chair.
Yep. My god, that rainbow octopus on Heather's bed has got to be the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
What, the one mind controlling Togepi?
Yeah, most likely.
Hmm.
They can't hear us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, she can't hear us.
Wait,
She's
wait.
wearing AirPods.
Oh no. Wait, where's the Mennonite copy pasta? Imagine she came back to the call to us reading that.
Bigorna says Heather is lost, like the growth of South American countries this decade due to bad economic policies. That's why you don't let socialists run your country. That's why you don't let the Democrats be in charge.
God damn it, I told you not to talk about fucking politics while I'm gone!
I knew it!
I'm just telling frickin' Sweetie what's the situation with Knife and why there's clothes hung everywhere! Can't leave for like 5 minutes!
Yeah, but that's... You have any idea how long is 5 minutes to just stare at a chair, Heather?
It's an interesting chair. It's a very nice
Yeah, the
chair.
topic changed like
And
5
also,
times
you
before
can
I
look.
were gone.
You can look at my freaking plushies. It is a mountain of beautiful.
We were commenting on the plushies
Yeah,
and the gaming chair.
very wonderful. I was thinking of buying myself another plushie before this cat stuff came up because I'm like, maybe I should save my money. I wanted the Blitz plushie from Has Been Hotel.
Heather, you have an even 50 now. Leave it.
No, I don't think it's an even 50.
Start
Someone
buying
recount
Pokemon
this.
No, don't buy Pokemon cards. God almighty.
Oh, I have a binder of Pokemon cards.
There's nothing worse than Pokemon.
Got anything good?
I got some old cards back from like way when. So, after the stream, I should like put on my camera and show you what I got. I think it's up in my closet.
I'm not streaming. And I don't have the time or the energy at the moment. Oh, yes, sorry.
And now a cameo from this rando on Spencer's side.
Short
Oh.
story, I got a noise complaint and my friend is asking why I haven't opened all the Pokemon cards I got for Christmas.
Let's see here. Leo wants to know how many writing classes have I taken. Okay, so it's been mostly practice, but I had a tutor from age 10 to age 16. And basically what I would do is I would write a chapter or two of a book, and she would look over it and break it down for me and be like, okay, here's where you can improve, here's how you can improve. And over time she would just give me less and less feedback, or less and less specific feedback and instructions, because I was getting better, so I didn't really need it. So it became a thing of like, okay, can I now proofread myself? And she taught me a lot, but I got a lot better a few years later after I started writing Dreamquestria, the fan fiction that I wrote, and I got a proofreader for that as well, and he taught me some more advanced techniques, and helped me make my writing a lot better.
So it's like purely experience.
Oh yeah, I mean everything is experience. It definitely helps to have a good teacher who can point out your mistakes to you. But like, 10 years of self-taught is just as good as 3 years with a good teacher. As long as you're putting forth an honest effort and being honest with yourself and saying, you got to have this mentality of I suck at what I do, so I got to keep doing it so I get better.
That's my problem. Well, maybe it was more my problem in high school. I didn't like to proofread my papers because I'd write something and I'd be like, man, this is awesome. I'll just turn it in. And I would still get pretty good grades, like high B, like low B's at worst, and like getting into like high B's and low A's. But like I wouldn't proofread, and that was what was holding me back. Because I'm like, I'm already writing awesome essays. You guys just don't know what you're talking about. But that's how I'd make tons of like little mistakes here and there that were docking me down. These days I will proofread, but I still like what I write a lot, and I think that's important too. Like I was talking to Brandon about this the other day because he noticed on his drive he had like a book I was writing on there that I'd sent him a while ago, and he's like, I read it and I actually like it. I'm like, oh yeah, that. I haven't worked that on in a while, but I've read it over a few times since then. I still really like it, and there's stuff to do, but I like that too. And some of the stories that I've posted on like whatever I post them on, like DeviantArt or whatever, I read them over, and there's still stories that I really like. So what's important is that you like what you make, because if you didn't like it, why did you make it?
Yep. So Leo says, so not that many. And Leo, what part of 6 years of tutoring did you not understand?
I guess that's technically one. And then another one when you got an editor for your one thing, so that's like 2.
So 7.5 years cumulatively. And then he's talking about the one time he wrote a script and had me look over it and tips. Well, because you didn't write me a script. You wrote me a half a page of an outline, and I couldn't follow it. And I said, you need to go take some writing classes.
Are you still salty about that, Leo?
Yeah, he's 3 years later.
Leo, I'm gonna say this now in the nicest way possible. Drop it. I don't like it. It doesn't spark me joy. Stop talking about it.
Yeah, and I don't think you want me to be fully honest with you on live. Okay, so anyway, Honeydrop says my mom made me an MLP blanket for my birthday.
Oh, my older sister made me an MLP blanket for Christmas one year. It's this thing down here. It's a knotted blanket. It's one of my favorite blankets. She made me it like years ago, and I still use it today.
Nice.
Is the child with you?
She's not with me. She's under the couch.
Let's see here. Yeah, Honeydrop's birthday is on Monday. How old are you going to be, Honeydrop?
Yeah, Honeydrop, and then how much cake are you going to eat? Or are you a pie person? My mom gets, well, actually, I think it's my older sister, Tammy, who would normally get a pie for her birthday because Marie Callender's, we loved Marie Callender's when I was growing up, and they would have like an annual sale around the same time every year. So I think it was near my older sister's birthday where they would always have the pies on sale, and for her birthday we would always get pie. Oh, pie.
So Leo says he's also still salty about my season 6 finale video, which
one?
Okay. To wearing back again.
What? Why? Okay, never mind. I don't want to know. I don't care.
Yeah. Your opinion is wrong. Get a new one. And let's see what else here.
I like this
wants
one.
To know what's wrong with Knife.
Oh, hold on. I like this comment. As a writer, you gotta learn to kill your children. I'm like, yeah. Also, Knife. So this morning, she was completely off. She was squatting down in places and would just pee a little bit, and then like walk around and then squat somewhere else and then pee. And I'm like, what are you doing? She wasn't even peeing in her usual spot on the carpet where she usually pees when she has a problem. She's like peeing everywhere. And I'm like, there's just droplets of pee everywhere. And I'm like, because she just keeps doing it. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I woke up and I had breakfast, and this was just like right after that. After I cleaned dishes, she was doing weird stuff. I was texting Sweetie during all this, and I'm like, should I take her to an emergency vet? Because I don't know what's going on. And then she barfs in the kitchen, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take her. And I was on the phone with them and talking to them. I'm like, yeah, she's doing this. Can you guys fit us in today? And they're like, yeah, I'll bring her around 1:30 or something. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm cleaning up some of her pee just a little bit later, and I see that there's blood in it. And I'm like, she's peeing blood. This is probably worse than I realized. So I call them up again. I'm like, hey, can I bring her in sooner? Because I think it's gotten worse. She's peeing blood. And they're like, okay, you can take her now. We're just like giving a rough estimate. Like, it's gonna take a little while for us to see her because, you know, there's a lot of people coming in. And I'm like, okay. Their place is literally 5 minutes from me. I get knife in her carrier. I get in the car, still in my PJs, and take her over there. And they actually don't take long to come out and get her. And I had to put down like $110 deposit. And since I live 5 minutes away, they're like, you can go and we'll call you up when we need more information and all that stuff. So my whole day was being around that shelter and getting called by them and giving them what information I could and relaying stuff to Sweetie and getting information and all this stuff. Getting all that. And it was a long day because I was also like doing chores at the same time, trying to get my mind off of it because I, of course, was very worried. Because Knife's health has always been a big concern of mine. She's diabetic. She can easily get UTIs, and she's old. On top of that,
This is like the UTI came back with a vengeance.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good. I was very worried and really tired. And at one, like finally, I was able to bring her home, and they gave me a whole bunch of medication for her. And like they wanted to do more because I just gave them permission to do a UA, which is like a urine analysis, but they wanted to do a blood test and an X-ray and all this other stuff, but it was going to be over $1,000, and I just couldn't afford that right now. So I did just the urine analysis because I thought that would be most important. And with all that, like it came up to like $405. So I'm like, okay, I can. It's not great, but I can do that right now. So you
definitely want to get the blood test because the blood test can show cancer.
Yeah.
Just as well as an X-ray can.
Yeah, and I'll probably bring that up with the vet on Wednesday because she still has a scheduled appointment with her regular vet on Wednesday. So I got to take her to see her regular vet and get a second opinion and bring in the paperwork so they can see what the other vet did because her regular vet is just not open on weekends. So I had to go to a 24-hour one. So, yeah, she even when she was home, I think it's just because she was just a little stressed out from the whole thing that happened, that she was a little off. I tried brushing her a little bit. I went out at one point to like take out trash or something, and I came back. And when I opened the door, like I could hear her meowing from the other side, and I opened the door, and she tries to leave, like walk out of the apartment. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And I scoop her up and I throw her back in, like, "You don't like going outside. You never go outside." And, so she was still acting kind of weird, but it calmed down. She chilled out. I chilled out a little bit. So yeah, it was quite a day. I wanted to go get my nails done today, but like with all that, I didn't have time, and with how much I'm paying for her medical bills and probably what more I'm gonna pay for it, it's probably not a good idea for me to go spending money on stuff like that. So I'm just gonna look up ways to remove these nails.
So I did it for you.
Oh yeah, because Bronny bought me curry because he knew I had a hard, long day, and so he decided to feed me so I could feel a little better. And I do feel better, like once you eat. And I took a nice shower, and I did my toes, because obviously I have to do them, because I'm not going out to do them anytime soon. And after a nice shower, self-pedicure, and frickin' some curry, I'm back up to speed. I'm cool.
That's good. I'm glad you're feeling better, Heather.
Yeah, it was a heinous day. Not my best weekend. I think I'm gonna eat some ice cream after this, just for good measure.
Yeah. Let's see here. Leo says, my niece is going to have a son. It's her first baby. I hope she becomes a good mom.
Your niece? Wow. She must be older.
We got like a King of the Hill situation here where his father married someone that was like his age, and then they had a baby, and now the baby is the niece.
So confusing.
Or the uncle, rather.
I don't think that's technically right. I'm trying to follow that.
It was like Bobby's uncle.
Oh yeah, that's
technically.
Bobby. Yep. Oh yeah. So Leo's the baby.
Maybe.
The baby got named Hank too.
Yeah, that's
he was
just
named
what
Better
I'm
Hank.
speculating.
He's better, Hank.
Let's see here. Bigorna says, I'm still salty about the last roundup because it generated the Applejack as a background pony meme, and I will not allow Applejack slander.
I got 2 Applejack plushies. I got that one with a hat, and there's another one with a hat because they both wear hats.
Yep, and one of them's just like Han Solo.
Which is awesome. I drank all my booze too fast.
So yeah, hopefully we can figure out what's wrong with Knife this time, because because I made this prediction a couple of weeks ago when I was over there. It was like, okay, this is, Knife is probably going to become resistant to whatever this treatment is at some point in time, and then we're going to have a real problem. I didn't expect it to happen 2 weeks later. I expected 6 months to a year out of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I was mostly worried today that they were going to tell me, like, she has kidney infection and has 24 hours to live or something. And, like, I was just talking to Sweetie, like, I was trying to Google what was wrong with her, and then, like, because, I'm like, I don't know what to do. And she's like, you can't do that when you're worried about stuff, because then you'll just believe what, like, the first thing you find. And I'm like, well, how am I not supposed to? I looked it up, and they were like, yeah, that, like, they were basically saying what it was. It's like, it's a UTI, and if she's peeing blood and it's not treated immediately, it could be fatal. Which I interpreted it as, she's going to die today if you do nothing. Which, in actuality, it probably means, like, if she never sees a vet for it, she will die. Which is different than the other thing that I said. Yeah, my hands look weird. But yeah, she's calmed down. She's still, we have a whole bunch of freaking medicine she's got to take now, but she's gonna be fine, I'm sure. As fine as she can be, being a diabetic cat that's probably 10 years old.
Probably older.
Oh my god. You think she's a 20-year-old cat already?
No, I think she's like 13.
Oh my god. Who knows with her? It's probably why she doesn't like me picking her up or doing things. So she's like, I'm old. You're hurting my joints, you whore. But I gotta clean those paws. She doesn't, like, clean her paws good. Like, just as I was talking to the guy on the phone about her, like, she walked out of her litter box, and her paws were just covered in, like, litter powder. Like, they looked white. And I'm just like, what did you do to your paws? And the guy on the phone's like, is she just making it worse? And I'm like, yes! I gotta go! I'll see you later! Because this was the first time, so I, like, picked her up, and I fished out some baby wipes I keep around just for this situation. I keep baby wipes around for my cat's feet, and I just, like, am wiping off her paws, and she's just like, meow, and I'm like, shut up! If you did this, I wouldn't have to do this to you! Freaking cleaning her own feet. She gets them stuck between the toes a lot, and I don't like that.
Leo says, hey Heather, let's get white girl wasted.
I only allow myself 1 can a Saturday, but, like, I have another bottle of wine, I think, in the fridge that I gotta find the perfect occasion to bust open. I was either gonna save it for Valentine's Day, which, that's mostly just for me, or save it for the next trip my mom takes over here, which, who knows when that's gonna be, though. I was just gonna be like, hey mom, well, she probably wouldn't like hanging around my apartment with it smelling like cat pee and her having like a problem with the dander, but I'd probably be like, let's go to one of my cousin's houses and crack open this bottle of wine and just, watch a movie and talk. Or I could take it if I ever go to visit her. My god, I missed those big ass cans of hard lemonade at home. Do you remember those, Brownie?
Tell me again.
Like, the big-ass cans of hard lemonade Tasha got for us while I was at my house. We were at my mom's apartment. Yeah, those were huge. Like, they're bigger than even the tall mans of this. They're, like, as tall as the tall mans, but, like this thick.
Yeah, they were freaking big.
They were this freaking big. Like, are you seeing that shit? That is some big shit. Like, we would split it.
And she said it was this big, but it's not. It's the size of this walnut, except way smaller.
You both know it's not. So I'm gonna show my dick. See that? That's what my dick looks like. All point, no quill, no pillows. Look at that. It's like 2 balls in a bong.
It's not that funny, Spencer. Calm down.
Yes, it is. It's always that funny. I love that so much.
Well, see, it's funny because I was trying to remember what it was so I could quote it.
I should get, like, sleep drunk Brawny in an animatic doing it.
Animatics of sleep drunk Brawny would be hilarious.
No, nobody should ever be exposed to that.
They did make a small note on Knife's vet stuff about debris in her ears, and I'm like, that's like the least shocking thing. It's always something
And
up
it
her
turns out
ears.
that's the linchpin thing that explains everything.
Yeah, I gotta get, like, freaking... I would put, like, the ointment in her ears whenever I remembered, but I'm like, what the... Gotta do it more often. That's why her ears are so sensitive, I guess. They probably put, like, a temperature thing in her ear, and she did the freaking leg kicky thing, and they're like, what is wrong with you? I should have warned him about that.
Bigorna said cats are complicated. You pet different parts of them and they do different things. Dogs are happy if you only pet them. I love them both because of that.
Yeah, I think I had a dream about puppies again.
I had a dream a couple of days ago where I was getting a ride from one of my coworkers in his van. And I forget where we were going, what we were doing, but we were just kind of talking, and it was like any conversation that we might normally have when we're just messing around at work. And he made some joke, and I was like, "Oh yeah, well guess what?" And then I like reached back and pulled out a boom pole, from his back seat, and then I like reached across, the passenger side and like used the boom pole to shove down on the gas.
What is wrong with
And
you?
the car, of course, like just pedaled to the metal. Of course, the car revs up and starts going super fast up a hill. And my coworker thought it was hilarious. And then I put the boom pole down. But then this like alarm started going off in the car, and he looks at me like, "Oh my God, what did we just do?" But then I realized it was my actual alarm.
That whole dream is funny.
Yep. Has anybody watched The Golden Girls?
That's not my
I've
time.
seen a couple episodes.
I've seen clips and gifs and memes. Not watched it.
Yeah, it's not a very good show.
It certainly had some good memes. It's like The Office.
Yeah, you can say that about anything though. I mean, Scrubs had memes. That doesn't make it a good show.
Scrubs was popular, so you might
Office
just have
has
your own opinion.
memes. SpongeBob has memes. None of these are good shows.
Fuck you and that. I love SpongeBob, you little shit. Get me a SpongeBob plushie.
No.
Just give me stuff.
I'm cutting you off, Heather. I've given you too many plushies. You have.
You're gonna
You
give
had
me
too
more
many
plushies
before
until
started
I
giving you
die. That's what I want to do with my life.
I do not support you in this endeavor.
Well, then I guess you just don't love me.
I love you. I'm just not enabling your frickin' addiction.
How dare you? I fucking dare you. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. I have love in my life. Every single one of these, except for that one, sparks joy in my life.
Except for which one?
Like the tall pony. Like, I love it, but like when I remember how I got it, it makes me sad. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, yeah, because I don't remember the story behind that one, but okay.
It's not much of a story. It's just, just unpleasant feelings.
Okay.
I probably should get rid of her because she doesn't make me happy. I'm sorry, Tall Horse. I know it's not your fault. I really wanted her when I was a kid. But, things.
Alright. But yeah, too many plushies. Spencer, you're awful quiet over there. What's going on?
Mostly the conversation doesn't involve me or have a good place for me to interject, so I'm just playing solitaire on my phone.
I think we can all agree that Meta Knight is by far the worst character to ever exist.
You say this right to his face. He
Yep.
is right there. How fucking
All he does
dare
is
you.
speak in a faux Spanish accent and do nothing.
He is. That was a fucking tribute to Zoro. You whore. He is.
Yeah, there's been
fucking
El
best.
Kabong was a tribute to Zoro too. Okay, that doesn't make him any good.
Freaking Meta Knight is the best. Have you tried him in Smash? I will smash you.
He's the only character I can even somewhat operate in Smash with.
Then why
but
you
he's not-
talking
he's
shit?
Not even, he's not even good in the meta anymore, and he hasn't been for the last 3 games.
Maybe you should go
Ron
shut up,
says he's
Ronnie.
the meta knight.
He's the meta loser.
I love him, and you'll shut the fuck up. He reminds me of you.
That's highly unfortunate.
For you.
Magorna says plushies are Dakamakaras that are socially acceptable and better to hug.
All right.
You know what I'm gonna do for you, Heather? I'm gonna make you a Dakimakara
Hold on
of my
one sec.
face, but it's gonna be like that one picture I had of me in Soul Rack where I just look like I'm done with everything in the world. You've seen that picture, right, Heather? Heather, where'd you go?
She walked away.
I'm sorry, I heard the cat hissing and I got worried. But it's just her with Sweetie giving her medicine.
You should probably start giving her that medicine, Heather.
Yeah, I know. We'll get on that soon.
Yeah.
But like
Going
I
off
just
the Zorro from One Piece, we're not weeb trash in here. We're talking like the actual Mexican folk hero Zorro.
Wait, I was talking Zero from the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Why? Why do you like such trashy, horrible things? God, you sound like the kind of guy that would patron Brawny Buck.
that's a laugh for a fart, and I don't know which.
Your first was correct. What were you about to say, Bronny?
I was gonna say Spencer, stood up, turned around, just stuck his butt right to the microphone, and then found a way to laugh through it. Let's see, Spencer, why don't you take Leo's next comment?
Spencer, do you agree that Bronny is like a real life version of Dan Versus? I have never seen Dan Versus, so I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, we're fixing that tonight. That's the
Alright.
second,
Oh yeah, that's a great
the
show.
second best cartoon show of all time.
That's a pretty good show. I
It's the
enjoy.
first My Little Pony.
Yes. Friendship is Magic specifically. Vigorna
I saw
says
it coming from a billion gigaparsecs away.
Yeah, of course you did. Vigorna says Meta Knight wears a mask, speaks in a Spanish accent, uses blade. That's no Meta Knight, that's Vega from Street Fighter.
That sounds like Zorro.
Oh, you're just talking about how it was Zorro. Mr. Mario says, good morning, guys.
Morning.
Mr. Mario is from Romania, so I'm pretty sure it is
Yeah.
like early morning for him. Does anyone miss the hub?
Isn't it just the same thing, but it's Discovery Family now?
Yeah, I think they changed their name or got bought by a different country, or in-country company is what I meant to say. You know, this stream would be really funny and interesting to listen to if I didn't have such a stuttering problem.
I got you by the balls, Bronny. I got you raw. I got you freaking in your most pure form. That's what makes it good.
Yeah, and I hate it.
Too bad.
I mean, there were only 2 things I watched that were on the hub. They were Friendship is Magic and Dan Versus, and I didn't even watch them on the hub. I pirated the heck out of those things like I do everything else.
This is why Dan Versus didn't get a season 2.
It got 3 seasons, Heather.
Did it? Really? I guess I've only seen season 1. What the fuck?
Sorry, we're traumatized by anime.
Yeah, every anime was only 1 season. That's how Fruit Baskets was in its OG form. And fucking Ouran High School Host Club. At least that kind of ended satisfying. Maid Sama, all of them. All of them.
Miss Kobayashi's was supposed to get a season 2 last year.
Let it die.
No.
I don't need that temptation in my life.
Yes,
I
you
don't
do.
like the fact
I do.
I am so mad at myself for enjoying that show.
Guess you're just gonna have to like comprehend that you're a total fucking weeb.
Bigorna says Dan versus didn't get a 4th season because Dan didn't become a princess.
Blame Larson.
Larson.
Larson would have been great on that show. Larson,
until everyone started getting wigs.
well, no, just Larson's writing style and how he does characters and how he does like situational comedy. He would have to give him the freedom to just go hog wild on something like Dan Versus, which they did on a regular basis. Dan Versus episodes would start with Dan stubbing his toe on something and end with nuclear holocaust. Oh no! One time, an episode started with him chasing a squirrel that stole his lunch and ended with nuclear holocaust.
It's like
It's not even an exaggeration.
that was an episode.
So
You give a squirrel a cookie.
imagine what would it be like if Larson was on that show. That'd have been great. Oh jeez. Emily wants to know if you've seen the Harry Potter musical.
I have not, in fact. I'm interested. I haven't heard a single song from it.
I'm not.
Knife. Well, hello there. She turned around and walked away. I think she might still be mad at me.
Yep. Mario wants to know if you got the last picture he sent you.
I sure as heck don't remember.
Alrighty then. What do you want to talk about tonight, Heather?
What do I want to talk about?
Yeah.
I want to talk about I don't know, whatever you guys want to talk about.
Oh my
I was
god.
about to joke about that.
I don't know, whatever you guys want to talk about. What do you guys want to talk about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know, what do you want to talk about?
You guys are angering me.
Oh my god, you're always mad at me all the time. Why can't you just be cool for once?
My god, you're always so infuriating all the time.
Oh my god, I can't help that. I'm just being who I am. I don't see why you just can't, like, accept it or something.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Oh my
Spencer.
god.
What did I do?
Existed.
There.
Hello, Kitty. How do you feel? Do you feel better? Do you
Alright, there's only one thing to do now. Politics.
I will kick you out of this call. Hello, Kitty. Do you feel better?
You know what? Let's do politics in the only way that can be positive. What do you want to see improved over the next administration?
No, thank you.
Like, in terms of the world?
No,
I don't want to see any improvement.
I want everything to burn. That's what I want.
Yes, thank you, Heather. I want the world to burn.
Thank you. If Bronny, if that is your end goal, a lot of stuff suddenly makes sense. Very nihilistic shit.
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. I love that video and I don't know why.
Those teeth have to be the biggest pain in the flank to brush.
Well, it's a
He would
grill.
shred his toothbrush every 2 days.
It's a grill. They take them out, obviously. Bigorna wants Vermin Supreme as president. No, you don't listen. You're out there in Brazil. You don't have to worry about Vermin Supreme, okay? I had to deal with Jimmy McMillan in my first election.
No more
Who do you
talking
think what?
about politics. Let's look at the kitty.
James McMillan. You don't know about James McMillan?
I
James
don't want to
McMillan?
know about them.
The McMillan
That's-
sounds vaguely familiar.
My name is Jimmy McMillan and I represent the rent is too damn high party.
God, that was a great meme. Anyways, Kitty. Kitty.
Mario says, I can't believe you're doing worse in politics than us. I wouldn't say we are, though, actually.
Let's not talk about it anymore. How about that? That'd be better than anything.
Alright, just, you know, pet your pestilence-ridden cat.
Yeah, she's actually shedding right now. Quite a lot, actually. That's concerning.
That sounds like it's mildly concerning.
You got such a dirty coat. I was brushing her before this, but like, yeah, she's just got teeny debris everywhere. Are you like rolling in your litter box or like what?
I don't know. She seems to enjoy what you're doing, though.
Of course, I'm petting her. She loves being pet. She loves being pet. Look at her. Let me see you, kitty. Let me look at you. See this ear? Guess she's not too mad at me. Is she? She's not too mad.
She's not too meowed at you.
That doesn't really work.
I think it does.
Not really.
It does.
I hang around with you a lot, Brownie. I know a good pun when I hear one. Look,
I think she's getting pissed off.
So angry, so angry. Look at her. So angry.
The Gordo wants to know if he ever told us about the Brazilian hot dog.
No. You did not, in fact.
Tell us about the Brazilian hot dog.
Please don't be a sex position.
You know, I didn't even think of that until you mentioned it.
You gotta be thinking about these things, Brownie. That's how they spring them on you.
Hey, Bronny, do you need to go clean your gutters?
This is a trap. No, I don't think I need to clean my gutters.
You sure? Because it seems like Heather's mind is stuck pretty far in there.
Yep.
It's gotta be. Otherwise, those
Yeah,
raggy.
I sure as heck I'm not gonna do it.
Well, see, this is why it's stuck in there, because I gotta take up the slack. Kitty, you are getting your leg.
You don't have to, Heather. Nobody's forcing you.
I do it because I care about this family.
Okay.
Kitty booty, kitty booty, kitty booty.
The one thing I hate most about the Solitaire app is that I have to watch an ad to unlock undos.
Oh,
my
I
God.
hate that crap so much. I
I
feel
don't
like,
use that Solitaire app. Mine doesn't have any ads on it.
dude, I feel
Well,
like
the Google
every.
Play version sucks.
I feel
Well,
like
there's your problem.
every time I have
don't use
to.
anything by Google.
No, the Google Play one is the one where you don't need to do the undos, to watch an ad to do the undos, but the cards are all super tiny.
Yeah, just don't stay away from Google. Google needs to be banned.
Honey, then we're gonna have a lot less shit, okay?
If we can, then we have a lot less stuff. Other stuff will rise in its place, and it will be much better.
Honey, you want these things to change, but let me tell you, as soon as you change them, the status quo will reinstate itself. It always does. Look what happened with fucking cable companies. We got rid of that with, like, streaming and internet, but then look at that, all these different streaming services that are making you basically do the same things you would have done otherwise with cable.
Yep.
And the
It's
prices are
monopoly.
rising.
The monopoly laws need to get enforced.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, anybody else
Wow,
notice?
getting forced.
Anybody else notice that I tricked Heather into talking about politics?
This isn't politics, it's different, shut the fuck up!
It is politics, it's just not partisan politics.
Just everyone shut up, okay? Look at my cat's ass.
No, I don't think I will.
I think I need to schedule her an appointment with the groomer sooner than I initially expected. Just a little bath.
Just a little bath. Just a little bath for the little kitty. Does little bath sound good? Yeah, little bath sounds perfectly nice. Little bath.
Cause she is just. Let me smell her. Well, actually, you don't smell bad. You just got a whole bunch of little debris. Maybe I'll just give you another brushing once we.
The Gordon says the Brazilian hot dog is a masterpiece and not only contains bread and sausage, but also tomato sauce, bacon, cheese, mashed potatoes, sweet corn, and small potato chips.
Like, by tomato sauce, do you mean like just ketchup?
No, like tomato sauce, like you would put on a.
As long as they can get the ingredients list on that sausage, I am entirely in.
On a pasta.
That's different, honey. That's spaghetti sauce. It's a little different than just straight up tomato sauce. I know. I work with tomato sauce.
Okay.
Honey? Uh-oh. Let me see this tummy. Let me see it. I feel something. Let me see it.
She's out here just biting herself.
Shit. Yeah. I think it's that same spot I noticed before, but I think it might be worse. Look at that. I think you can see it on camera. Oh, actually, no. You have to be... Like, you could see it right here. Kitty, let me see it. Oh my goodness. It looks pretty scabby. Let me take a look here. Or at least a lot of
Poor
fur.
kitty.
Yeah.
Ugh. A lot of fur got into it. It's just that one spot though, but I was touching her and I felt it and I'm like, I'm gonna have to mention that to the vet too. Yes, I know. Alright, I'm gonna give you a brushing after this stream, and then Mom's gonna eat some ice cream because her feelings hurt. Okay? Thank you.
She seems to agree.
You make me worry sometimes, Knife. You really do. It's because I love you so much. Well, at the very least we can keep streaming and crocheting, my two things that I do like to do together. Knife, are you trying to scratch your stupid ears on my arm's rest? That's just silly. Here, I'll scratch it.
How's your thing coming, Heather?
It's going just fine. We finished a row earlier, and I think we just gotta work on this next one. And it'll be good. I think we'll need, after this one, we'll need just one more row of orange, and then I'll do like 3 rows of white, and then we'll get back to orange, and then back to red. I'm not saying we're finishing it this stream, but you know.
Yeah.
Progress is progress. What is it, kitty? Want another squitch squitch? Yes, that's what you wanted.
Syndicate wants to know where is Knife's favorite place to be scratched.
Oh, I'll show you right now. Right here. Inside the ear.
Yep, you can always tell when you get the spot.
Yeah, you can always
She
tell.
just flips out.
Yeah, watch her when I do both at the same time.
She just gets this look of euphoria on her face.
And she starts making little noises.
That's one crazy cat you got there, Heather.
Yeah, she meowed extra loud because she was like, it's a little more than I can handle. Look at her. She's like, what the fuck just happened to me? Silly. Ooh.
Mario says, have you guys ever felt numb?
Numb? Like in general? Like emotionally or like physically?
Emotionally, I believe.
Emotionally. Yeah, I can...
Yeah.
I feel like a few instances of my life, there was just like a lot going on, and and rather than deal with it, I just kind of was like, I'm just gonna not deal with it. You know? I feel like everyone goes through that kind of phase, but it's not exactly a healthy coping mechanism to keep, so gotta talk this shit out. As it is, I still have a hard time opening up my vulnerabilities. Like, I never like to openly express when I'm upset or sad. Like, I'll communicate and be like, hey, can you stop this? Or like, we should do something about this, but I don't want to like show the emotion of being upset.
Yep. So she takes it out in anger on me.
That's not true. I hit you because it's funny and I love you, and that's the only way I know how to express loving emotions. Which probably says something else about my psyche, but you know, we don't have to address that right now.
Not
Kitty.
right now, maybe later.
Sure twitching your tail a lot.
So, Heather, tomorrow one of your Christmas presents should be arriving.
I'm very excited for that.
Yep. I got you. What did I get you, Heather?
A commando lightsaber that's gonna be purple.
Yep. I gotta get you you're supposed to also get a Black Lotus. I'm surprised that one didn't come first, because that was the first order that I placed.
Must be more complicated, I guess.
Mr. Mario wants to know, where is Heather's castle?
I don't know where it is. Another realm of existence? Who knows?
We'll find out later.
Maybe I just like live in a residential neighborhood and just like you'll see like a house, and then a miniature castle, and then a house. Just pops out.
Well, we already have that, and it's called Ponyville.
Yeah, that's true. Well, freaking Twilight's castle is like the size of an actual castle. Like I'm looking at like it's a house, but it's like it's a castle, but it's the size of a house. And it also doesn't like you know, fucking what's it called? Go against the scenery too much.
What if it like is a castle, but like it's the size of a regular house, but it just looks like a castle?
That's what I was. That is exactly what I just said.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
Then I'm like, what the fuck did I say then?
I just misunderstood what you said, and I'm sorry.
That's fine, I guess.
Who goes?
Kitty.
Someone goes?
Brandon's here.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey,
How was your day, bruh?
even better. Since tomorrow's the day, Heather. He's gone.
Yeah. Knife
You
woke
sound like
up.
you're on the verge of tears.
I'm so happy I could cry.
Yay!
Plus, I also have to be a little quiet because he's in the bathroom, but like and it's across from my room, so.
Well, I give a frick about his feelings.
Dude, it's less than 24 hours, so I don't want to stir anything.
Now's the perfect time to start something.
It's okay.
No,
Don't
perfect
worry.
time to stir something is less than an hour.
I'm gonna turn off Emerald because I'm not hearing that much.
I'm also speaking quietly.
Do you also have someone in the bathroom across from your room?
No, I have friends who I room with that are giving noise complaints earlier, so.
Ooh. Alright, so, how's the project going, Heather?
It's going along as well as it can be. Got my kitty here. You know, she's feeling a little better since this morning.
Oh, yeah. Glad to hear that, honestly. That was really scary.
Yeah, it was. Trust me, living it was not any fun.
I don't imagine it.
Look at her face.
Much worse of a situation than what my piss boy went through.
Yeah, like, she was, like, having trouble peeing. It was weird.
Oh, my cat's an endless supply of piss. Yeah, we had opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, Juanita, like, I told Juanita about it, and I was like, yeah, she was kind of struggling to pee. She goes, like, I saw a video of a guy whose cat was having a similar problem. They had kidney stones. And I'm like, oh, no, that's terrible.
Kidney stones are terrible. People pass them. I wonder what it feels like for cats.
Probably not much better if it's the same exact thing. It probably hurts like a bitch.
Yep, most likely.
Oh, I'm sorry, kitty. I wish I could help you. Well, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna take you to the vet. You're not gonna like that much, but it's the only way to help you.
I wish I could help you, but I can't, so I'm going to pay strangers to help you.
Basically. I should get to know what the frickin' doctor's name is. Ah, there it is. It's Dr. Murray.
We just figure that out.
Oh, please.
On live stream.
It's not like they freaking know where I live and they can find just a random doctor by one part of their name. They don't even know how it's spelled. And also, why would they do that?
I don't know. Crazy.
You underestimate weirdos on the internet.
I guess that's true, but like, what then? And the doctor probably wouldn't even be able to connect the dots. Like, oh, they're bothering me because of one patient they had. They're like, I don't know, they're probably internet weirdos. I'll just block everybody. Like, if I gave out the address of the veterinary clinic and their, like, email address, then I'd be like, yeah, you have a reason to scold me. But just, like, a very vague name. You don't even know what gender it is.
Not to make you paranoid, but there are people who can reverse engineer your password just by listening to the keystrokes on a video.
I've never had to do something like that, but alright.
That sounds accurate, actually.
Why do you
You've
people...
had to change your phone password because you showed it to the entire stream.
Yeah, what are they
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
do with
and
my
I was
phone?
worried.
What are they gonna do with my phone password? Number one, they'd have to get my phone, which would be in itself something weird if they didn't live in the same state as me. Two, what are you gonna get on my phone that you couldn't have gotten anywhere else much easier?
I could change your wallpaper.
I mean, way to go.
The wallpaper. Oh my god.
I have my wallpaper is. Hold on, let me check what my wallpaper is.
Yeah, I was afraid, Heather, when you were showing them something that we texted each other once. I was afraid that you were gonna accidentally dox me and show the stream my number. Which I'm glad didn't happen.
I don't think I
was
did
afraid.
that. Well, like, yeah, but I have starfish. Well, I have goldfish and stars. It actually, Bronny, you should like link this in the stream. This is actually very nice art from his friend Yuki, Swift Yuki. She does great art. If I lower the brightness down, yeah, these are like little golden fishies.
Yeah,
And
let
it's-
me
forget what-
see if I can find that.
Or just link her in
I
general.
forget what video I saw it, but there's a thing where you can set your background to be a pet Pikachu.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
Is it an animated pet Pikachu?
Yes, you can interact with it and everything.
Sounds like a nice time sink.
Yeah, let me see if I can find this thing.
Now, if you could get an animated wallpaper of a piano that can be played, I'll be interested.
Googling. Android or Apple?
Android. Apple sucks.
Apple sucks.
Thank you.
Apple sucks as a company, but their products are pretty good when they
Their
work.
products also suck.
The products are flimsy as shit.
They're a
I don't
fashion
know where you're getting
statement.
them.
What'd you say, Heather?
Their products are a fashion statement.
Yeah. For twice the price, you can get half the performance.
I like
And
my
none of the-
iPad.
and none of the compatibility.
I like my iPad a lot.
Well, see, Apple products are highly compatible with each other.
Mm-hmm.
You want to buy your headphone jack from us? Oh yeah, no, it didn't get bundled in.
Yeah, for $70.
Oh, you want to buy a headphone jack? No. You want to buy $250 over-ear headphones. Actually, how much were the AirPods Max?
Do you want to pay for your
Oh.
charger?
Don't forget, they're probably gonna push the warranty on the charger and the headphones too. God.
I will say I do
Oof.
like my iPad. I do like drawing on it with an Apple Pen. It's nice. I like it.
Wait, Emerald, what's that oof?
How much did I just say the AirPods Max were?
Oh, like $250.
I was so wrong. They're $550.
Oh my god, can we just shut this company down, please?
I got some
You know, that's
wireless
not
earphones that are really good.
What'd you say, Heather?
I had some wireless earphones that were very good. Weren't Apple. They were Jabra. They were only like $70.
Mm.
They were good.
Heck, the pair of over-ears I've got now, I got a Prime Day for like 40. Heck, noise canceling. They're amazing.
Nice.
I think Sennheiser makes pretty good earbuds and headphones by extension. I like Sennheiser a lot. I don't own anything Sennheiser right now because it's very
looking through Swift Yuki's gallery right now, and I'm having trouble finding the fish. And DeviantArt seems to have gotten rid of their search function.
That's ridiculous. But yeah, it was a really nice wallpaper. Maybe just link her art in general. I hate to, like, not properly credit her.
Alright, yeah, let me stick that in the chat right now.
Yeah, and catch up with the chat. Who's saying what?
Here, let's let the other guys have a turn. Anybody want to take the chat for a minute?
I don't know where you left off.
I left off, where's Heather's castle?
Oh.
Here's Heather's castle. From Mr. Mario?
Yep.
Alright. Nice here with this scratch. We already covered that. Oh no, the other Where's Heather's castle?
Wagorna says, I understand Dr. Murray, and now I think it's the guy from Joker.
Yes, totally that one.
Might be.
See, you doxed them.
Yeah, there it is. I'm a bad man, person, woman, I guess.
How could you do this?
I don't know. I just kind of did it.
Mr. Mario says, I'm surprised that Firebrand didn't quit Army after all his failures. I think I'm missing context on that.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Syndicate wants to know if Knife would play with the yarn.
She plays with some yarn. Let me show it to her.
Knife, what do you think
When
about
I was
this
over
film?
there,
She doesn't care right now.
She went and hid behind, like, a blanket, and I just started, like, moving the blanket around in front of her face, and she went after that.
Yeah, you wigged her out. She thought it was a life or death situation.
Yeah, she looked like she was playing.
Did
or
you
hunting.
have fun? Did you have fun with your daddy? Did you have fun? Yeah, you
Why do
did.
why do you talk to the cat like that, Heather?
Because she's a baby. That's all she understands.
She's not. She's an old, decrepit woman, as we found out today.
She's still my baby. She's still just a little
Hey,
baby.
I don't think I'm the person to say this, but in a time when development is so important, why do we talk to babies like they're babies?
Oh yeah, like I try not to talk to
I don't
baby.
know, that's a retarded thing, and it's been shown to be destructive to like the child's language development, and people still freaking do it.
It's because it's cute, and you know, honestly, when I see like actual human babies,
Wait,
I
hold on.
try not to talk to them like that.
Wait,
Like-
Brony, which one's destructive? The baby talk or like using bigger words?
The baby talk.
Yeah, I've heard that for sure. You got to talk to a baby like it's an adult, even though that's somewhat kind of weird because the baby does not understand shit. Yeah.
Well, it's not going to understand like 10-syllable words and complex concepts, but you know, talk
can
to it
say-
normally.
You could say little instead of whittle.
I just want my baby to talk like a furry.
Ooh,
No,
little baby go
No.
ooh, ooh.
I fear for your offspring.
Don't.
Yeah,
That's why
Heather,
we're not
if
having
if
any.
we ever have children, Heather, and you talk to them like that, I'm going to go right up the backside of your head, just so you know.
Frickin', you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Ooh, ooh. Say hello to daddy, baby. Ooh.
Whack! Swing it across the room, Heather.
Dodge.
Oh no. Daddy hurt
Oh, you're
mommy.
gonna hit the
Call
baby,
the
too.
police. Ooh.
If the baby talks like that, yeah.
Hurry, get the ambulance.
Other than changing the pitch of my voice, I talk to my 5-year-old sister like a regular human being.
I wouldn't even bother changing the pitch. It'd be like, this is what men sound like.
Well, I'm used to interacting with my dog, and she responds really well to high pitches, so it's kind of subconscious at this point.
Don't do that!
Don't babies respond well to high pitches too?
Yeah,
I feel like they do.
I think it's more about the tone, but
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
I don't know anything about this shit.
It's complex.
Hi, kitty baby.
Syndicate asks if you own a laser pointer.
A laser pointer? No, I tried to buy one off the site, like off of a website or something to use on her, but like it was the most clunky, weird piece of crap. I couldn't get it to work once. Left it a terrible review, like, hey, this was a piece of shit. Refund me. And they did, I think.
Well, that's good. I have a laser pointer, and I've messed around with knife for a little bit with it, but then I think she figured out that I was controlling it.
You gotta not let them see you. You can't let them see you. You guys just seem to really love the pointers, and I wish I. Emerald, you got anything? Anything in the chat interesting?
There's a laser pointer.
Bigorna wants Brandon to play Mr. Blue Sky from Electric Light Orchestra.
Okay, so what you do is you go to your piano, you play F. It's the fourth white key. You use your third finger and you hit A. It's the second white key from that. And then you hit C, the second white key from that with finger 5. And that's all you do.
So, Brandon,
Yes.
let's do a trust building exercise. I want you to play me a song, but you have to promise me you'll play the song before I tell you which one it is.
Not sure which.
It's probably not
Do
going to
you
be
tr-
any of the
Do you
obvious
trust
ones.
me, Brandon?
Maybe.
Then promise me you will play me the song of my people.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I need you to play me Billy Joel's River of Dreams.
I don't know that one.
Ah,
Nor do I.
that's a really good one though. I think it's one of his best.
I'll have to re-listen to his full discography. I've been meaning to, because I'm sure he's got a million better hits than the one that shall not be named, and whoever names it is getting kicked. So
You can't kick me in my own server.
do you want to make a bet?
Son of a bitch, you would do this to me? I'll say it. I'll say it right now. I don't give a fuck. It's basically like you kicking everyone else because I am the stream.
I see
You
no
left
other.
for like 10 minutes to talk to Sweetie, and we had to carry you, Heather.
Psh, my ass you did. They'd come back. They'd stay for me. Right, guys? Tell them how much you love me.
You hear that? The crickets.
Nah, even the crickets left.
No, you whores. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I am going to kick all of you.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I don't want to kick you out of the fucking entire server.
Yo, I dare you.
No, I don't want to do that. That'd be mean. I forget it's like disconnect for calls. So go fuck all of you.
It's not working.
Yes, it is,
It's
because all I
not
have to do is
working. All of your efforts are in vain.
and
It's
you
not-
are a bitch. Bitch.
You can silence me, but you.
I can silence you and what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. You Mondo bitch. You know?
Oh my god.
You can
Wait,
keep-
wait. My
The
turn.
people love you.
Alright, it's Brandon, it's your turn. It's Brandon's turn.
Did it.
This is how we're really gonna.
That's how that was Brandon that time. It was his turn. Emerald, now it's your turn. Kick
No,
Bronny.
It was my turn. Spencer, it's your turn.
Did I do it?
No, you did it wrong!
Spencer, I know the general area of which you live. I will get you.
I know which general direction to go. I will find you.
Oh boy.
Oh, we're getting too loud for Knife. She wants to leave.
Oh yeah, that noise she just made.
Yeah, I just heard that noise.
Well, it was me carrying her down, so she was probably like, no, I didn't want to be held. But yeah, she was like looking to get down because she didn't like the noise. Sorry, Knife. I know I always do this, but you know, we had a blast. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Emily Maloney thought it was hilarious.
Of course she did.
I'm sorry, I just saw this recorded comment. He says, I want my kids to speak in an overly serious and formal tone like, Father, I have urinated on the carpet. Can I now consume sugary cereal and watch colorful cartoons appropriate to my age?
Dude, that was Bronny when he was a kid. That was fucking Bronny.
I think that's an Odd Ones Out reference, but I'm not sure.
Maybe it is.
What did you say, Heather?
That was you as a kid. That's how you talked. Yeah, because your freaking parents said, like, yeah, he'd always say mother and father. That's totally you as a child.
Yeah, yeah, so it might have been. We've been seeing these skits pop up by this one dude who, like, pretends to be a kid who read too much Shakespeare, and now that's how he talks to his parents.
I love that shit so much. I think his name is, like Timmy or something?
Might be Timmy.
It might be Timmy on TikTok.
I figured it would be Timothy.
No, he's Timmy.
Timmy.
Not like that. He's
Not
fucking.
like that.
He's fucking awesome. Timmy is what he is. Freaking! I gotta find some of my likes so you guys can hear this shit because it is the funniest shit you'll ever hear. I want to do animatics, but like instead of Timmy, it's me in my potato form, just going off about something.
Why don't you make that a pointless filler?
I absolutely will do that when I have the energy and motivation and time.
Speaking of energy, motivation, time. When should I send you the next song cover?
I'm about to finish editing Emeralds, and then I have to do DJs, so not for a bit. I gotta find Timmy. A lot of cats in here, and a lot of weird cosplay stuff. What is wrong with me?
You like cats and cosplays? You like a lot of really weird things. You like gators and snails.
Those things are really awesome, though. It's like my uncle once told me, with great responsibility comes great big booty bitches.
I don't think that's how that went.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's what he said.
Alrighty then.
I know I had to have liked his stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna look up Timmy. This is it.
Alright, so it's settled. We just won't do Thanksgiving this year. I think it's better to just call it off and be safe. Now all I have to do is tell Timmy. No, please. Continue. Hey, bud, what are you doing up? Two streetwalkers of the night scheming to take away my turkey. Timmy, you can't speak to your mom like that. Sweetie, it's just that it's not safe this year. There are no words in the tongues of elves nor dwarves that can mark my disdain. No turkey. No stuffing, no pie. Well, make something different. We'll do like surf and turf. No, I neither surf nor turf. This betrayal of turkey shall wane the candy of Halloween. You can't have Grandma over and get corona. I do not fear this plague you speak of. Well, you should. On the other side of fear lies greatness. Timmy, we just can't. Where is your spine, sir? Your loins have girded nothing, madam. This promise of spring has turned to winter's wretch. Well, I'm not the one that got him the complete worst of Shakespeare news for. We shall do Dino Nuggies! Sweetie, we can't do Dino Nuggies anymore. What the fuck, guys? Listen, bud, you kind of OD'd in the Dino Nuggies last time. You got a little lost in the sauce. I am the sauce. Alright, so it's settled. We just...
I love that shit so much. It's like, we will do Dino Nuggies! We can. It's like, what the fuck, guys? You kind of OD'd on the Dino Nuggies last time, man. You got a little lost in the sauce. I am the sauce.
Yep.
But which sauce is he?
Barbecue sauce, I assume.
Why?
Barbecue sauce.
I prefer...
You love barbecue sauce so much.
I prefer ranch.
Barbecue is delicious.
Barbecue's
no,
okay.
It's not.
It's okay. I prefer A1 sauce or ranch dressing.
Buffalo is king.
Buffalo is pretty good too. I like that. I'd say I would.
Chat reacts to this one. I prefer 177013.
I don't know what that means, but all right.
What?
Good.
I feel like he just laid the trap.
Ugh, I hate when shit like this happens. Ready, bitches? Getting cutty in here.
Bigorna says he could buy a car for less than the AirPod.
Oh my god. What kind of car?
Not a good one. He also says, Mother, I require nuggies with mayonnaise and yellow mustard sauces.
That's kind of gross, but alright.
Why,
Yeah,
yes,
sounds like a horrible
Bigorna.
combination.
Why, yes, Bigorna, your wishes might come, man.
That sounds horrible, but I can't judge because I can't eat nuggets, so...
Do not enable him. The heck is wrong with you, Brandon?
Oh, I forgot. You're allergic to chicken, Emerald?
Yep.
I completely forgot about that. Wow.
A lot of people do.
Yeah, because it's just like...
It's a... Yeah, I don't know.
I personally haven't... I'm sure it's actually a common allergy. I just never ran into it until, like...
I've never known anybody to be allergic to chicken. I knew one guy who was allergic to wheat.
I feel like that's more common.
I've known a guy who is, like, actually allergic to gluten.
Yep.
Oh, actually allergic, and he's not like one of these, like...
Yeah, he's not... He wasn't, like, a weirdo or anything. He was just a cool guy. But he was just, like, actually allergic to gluten. Couldn't have it. Like, people would bring him foods like, hey, I found something that was gluten-free that you could try or have. And he'd just be like, oh, yeah, cool. He was cool.
I mean, you'd have to be allergic to eat anything gluten-free. I don't know how...
Yeah, most gluten-free stuff really sucks. I've
Yeah,
tried.
exactly. I wouldn't voluntarily eat that.
Most of the food industry kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Case in point, Nestle.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Burger King is garbage, you know it.
The last thing you want on your Burger King burger is somebody's
someone
foot.
else. You threw me off, damn it.
Was that you, Brandon? I'll bet you that was secretly you that made that video.
That sounded like my nephew.
Entirely different state from where I live.
You were the
Brandon is
Burger
chilled,
King.
confirm.
You were the Burger King foot lettuce, weren't you?
The lettuce itself? Yeah. I was. Terrible day. Needed to wash the shoes at all.
You just had to stick your feet in that lettuce.
No. I am the lettuce.
Oh, okay. That's
Now
horrible.
let us all go, what?
Hmm.
That hurt.
How are you holding up, Heather?
I'm a little tired, but I'm doing okay. In about 2 minutes, it'll be the last 10 minutes of the stream, so I'll hold it.
That curry wear off already?
Yeah, I guess I was just really tired today.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have a little ice cream later and hang out for a bit. Maybe I'll head to bed after that. Kitty, what do you want? Like, you used to like just sleeping on my bed, but lately every time she comes in here, she wants to be on the lap. But I'm like, maybe the only reason she wanted to be in the bed was because I was usually there.
Mm-hmm. Vigorna says the last thing I want in my Burger King, in my hamburger is Brandon's foot fungus, but it turns out that might be what you get.
I was about to tell you to read that in the Chills voice. I I'd do it myself, but I can't do it very well.
The last thing I want in my hamburger is Brandon's foot fungus, but it turns out that might be what you get.
No, you have to put like weird, like you have to put like an accent when you say the fungus. So instead of fungus, it's fungus. You know, you gotta elongate.
Checking out your muscles, Heather?
Is one arm bigger than the other?
That's usually the case for a lot of people, actually.
Which one is it?
Likely your right arm.
No, but like if you looked at me, which arm would you say is bigger? Like look at my arms right now.
I would say your right arm is bigger.
Like this one right here.
Which arm is that wrist thing on?
My watch?
Yeah.
That's my left hand.
That arm looks bigger to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the way I'm sick. That's where I'm concerned. Look, kitty.
Hey, Bronny.
Yes.
Do you know what time it is?
I think it's 9 minutes left of the stream. Last 9 minutes of the stream. Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns? Say them now. Forever hold your silence until the next stream.
Yeah, sounds about right to me.
I feel like a bicycle right now.
Why do you feel like a bicycle?
I'm too tired.
Ah!
I mean, the execution was good, but that's an old one.
What is it?
I've never heard that one. I'll be honest.
Oh, that's wow.
I wish there was some kind of alternate timeline where I never heard it.
Oh, don't worry, there is.
But if there's an alternate timeline where you never heard it, there's also an alternate timeline where you did.
There's also an alternate timeline where you're the one who said it.
That is true.
There's an alternate timeline where you're me and I'm you.
Oh God, why would you ever want to be me?
I can ask the same question.
If there's an alternate timeline where that exists, and there's also an alternate timeline where there are no alternate timelines.
You think there's an alternate timeline where I'm wrong?
Yes.
God, you would make a horrible Brawny.
I would.
But,
Is there an alternate timeline where Bronny is me?
yeah.
Brody would make a terrible habit.
Yeah, I don't like cats.
But you
No,
love
but if
cats.
you were her, but if there's a timeline where you're Heather, that would mean you would have Heather's traits, which means you would like cats, right? Is that how it works?
I don't know.
Spencer, you're better at this stuff than I am.
Alright, what was the question again?
If Brawny is Heather, would he then have Heather's attributes and like her traits? So, for example, whereas Brawny hates cats, in this timeline he would love them. Is that how it works?
Yes, there is an infinite amount of alternate timelines where every single possibility can be true. So there would be an alternate Brawny who is Heather who likes cats, and an alternate Brawny who is Heather who doesn't like cats.
So both of you are right.
And looping back to what Brawny said about if there's a infinite alternate timelines, there's an alternate timeline where alternate timelines don't exist. I actually have a solution for that paradox.
Yeah, tell me.
It creates a double blind where that universe can't see any other ones because other universes don't exist, but therefore they don't exist to us either.
Oh.
I mean,
So while they do exist, we can't observe them.
But then they don't really exist.
That means
From our
timeline is
perspective.
just effectively theory in that timeline or lack thereof, right?
Yep.
Which
We would never be able to definitively prove the existence of a timeline where the existence of other timelines is non-existent.
I mean, right now, since timelines, alternate timelines are theories. So I don't think anything's different right now.
I have a theory that it's the last 5 minutes of the stream. Last 5 minutes of the stream. Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, please bring them up now. Forever hold your silence until the next stream.
That's not a theory.
But you know there's
It's
a
a
universe
game
where
theory.
where it isn't the
Thanks
last
for
5
watching.
minutes of the stream. Last 5 minutes of the stream. Any comments, questions?
Please hold.
Yes, please hold.
Please hold until next week.
Please hold while we play this relaxing music for you.
An agent will...
Bum, 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 bum.
Spencer, I will kick you in the groin.
Our leading Undertale expert Spencer will be with you shortly.
Actually, I need to find it. There's actually a version of where it's Megalovania, but it's elevator music.
Oh, jeez.
I'll sing us some relaxing music. Give to me the life I love. Let the life go by me.
Ronnie, you're
Wait,
disturbing
no,
my
John,
cat.
And above and the byway nigh me.
Man, this wait music sucks.
Brody, you know what you need to change the track to?
What?
Based on who's in the call with us, you know exactly what.
Oh,
Wait, what? What did I miss?
yeah, I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. There's a chance we can make it now. We can rock it till the sun goes down.
Wrong song.
I believe in a thing called love.
He's always able to
Brody,
do
I'll
that
give you a
part.
hint. The song is very disliked by 1/4 of this call.
You're very, very subtle, Emerald. I'm telling you right now, you're so subtle. Wow.
My
you
work at
right
subtlety wasn't working.
Right.
Right.
I know the song that gets on everybody's nerves. Everybody's
Joke on
nerves.
you, I'm into
Everybody's nerves.
Jokes on you, I'm into
Joke's
that
on
shit.
you, I love that song.
This is the song that doesn't end. It just goes on and on, my friends. Some people started singing it not knowing what it was, and they'll just keep on singing it forever just because.
I like this one. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger,
now he's dead.
Mama,
Life had just begun.
It's been a
But
while.
Spencer went and screwed up the lyrics.
Mama,
This is the best choir concert I've ever been to. I feel like I'm back in junior chorus.
It's a great song
now
to
I'm
like
having
sing in the
flashbacks.
car. I think.
Heather,
Don't
didn't
give
mean
two
to kick
shits.
your cat.
Aw, that's sad.
Why was she walking in between my legs in the first place?
Cause she had to use a litter box. Did you want her to piss on the
Why
carpet
is your
again?
cat so dumb?
Why are you not watching where you're
It
going?
doesn't really matter.
He's true.
I mean, but Gordon, that's also true. I don't particularly like Wooden Toaster. I mean, he's alright.
Yeah, I can imagine you not liking it. So it's very artificial.
He's better than Tombstone, but not by much.
Hmm.
Did you see what I posted on Music Channel?
I have not looked yet.
I saw it. It was very cool, very nice thing.
Now I'm curious. I want to look. Oh, I want to hear.
I will go to sleep to that tonight.
Oh my god! If I ever have a
With it
situation,
coming through, it sounds like an elevator.
Who wants to count down the last minute of the stream for me?
oh
Or
hell
with
yeah.
me?
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? New Year's again?
Yes, so like 59, 58, 57. Nope, nobody. I'm alone in this.
Well, last minute of the stream. Last minute of the stream. Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns? Please say them now. Forever hold your silence until the next stream.
Magorna says, just sing the song that Brandon hates.
That's like half of our streams, or like bringing up the songs that he hates.
Yeah, and apparently, oh, I love that game by the way. Apparently it's not against the rules anymore to sing the songs that I dislike anymore. It used to be a rule, but Heather retconned it. By the way, thanks for that, Heather.
Well,
Hey,
freaking, you were the
Shirley,
one that was supposed to
Shirley,
enforce
I'm
them.
free to raise my hand. There's the last 10 seconds of the stream, so Heather, take us out.
All right, how
Right,
about we
I'm
all
looking at the
say?
Bull Channel, you retcon that rule.
No, because Heather forced me to.
Because it was dumb. Also, we're saying
oh my
goodnight.
God, girls, shut up.
We're saying goodnight in alphabetical order. So, I guess Brandon, you first. I'm going by that name.
Have a good night.
Bronny.
Have a bad night. I hope you all get nightmares.
Spencer.
I'll split the difference. Have a so-so night.
Alright, Knife, tell everybody
Good night. Say good night, kitty. Say good night. I'm showing everyone your tummy. Yeah, say good night. Say good night. Good job.
Okay, good night, everybody. I had a good time. I hope you did too. It's been a long day for me, so this was a nice way to wrap it up. I just want to take a minute to thank my patrons, DJ Skywalker and Emerald Spencer, who is in the chat with us today. Good job for him. If you want to be like them, you can spend up to $10 a month on my $10 per post on my Patreon, and that'll get you into our Discord server where we all hang and have a good time and play video games and stuff. I like video games.
Torture me.
Or you could, torture Brandon. That's free. Or you could go somewhat lower, maybe $2 per post, and that'll get you a kazoo cover. Those are always fun, and one will be coming out relatively soon. I promise, for real this time. But if you think I'm a $2 whore that's only worth a one-time donation, I have a PayPal link also in the description. So there's that for you. And again, I've had a good time, and you guys have a good night.